Hi everybody, this is Jack Hurley, the Superintendent of School, and I'm here for another word from the Superintendent. We're at that time of year now, as I'm filming this towards the end of February, when winter's still hanging in, giving us some cold days and some snow every now and then, but we know spring's right around the corner. And with spring comes a lot of exciting activities in and around school and also outside of the community as the weather warms up. But until we get there, we have some things going on that we want to share and some things we want to invite you to participate in. And one of them is an annual event at the REA, the Rutherford Education Association. That's the group that's made up of our teachers, our secretaries, our custodians, our maintenance, our clerical assistants, all the folks who work in the district who are non-administrative or supervisory positions form the REA. And every year they run an annual March Madness Food and Fun Drive. And this year the event's going to be held, as it usually is, at Pierpont School in the new gym on March 9th, Saturday, March the 9th, from 9 o'clock in the morning until 12 noon. At the event, proceeds, which are food donations, will all go to help the Rutherford Food Pantry, as our charity stays local and helps those people in our own community and nearby communities. And it will include various activities throughout the day for children, including carnival games, a magician, balloon twisting, arts and crafts, game tables, and games of chance for kids to play. There'll also be some projects that students have worked on in school on display around the gym for you to see. And as we've done in the past, we're asking that adults that attend bring 2 non-perishable food items to donate to the pantry. And if children can bring 1, that would be appreciated too, as all the food that's collected, and there's a lot of food collected that day, goes to help the food pantry at a time of year when sometimes people forget about donating. You know, come the holiday times, there's a lot of donations, but this is a time that the efforts of the REA and our community at this food drive every year really does help the food pantry. An extra added bonus this year, there'll be t-shirts given out to people who attend while supplies last. So if you get there early, not only do you take part in the fun and donate the food, but you get a t-shirt out of it too to wear as springtime comes. Also, spring often brings in the concert and play season, and we have our first play, the high school musical, taking place at Rutherford High School on March 15th in the evening. I believe it's a 7:30 curtain. And on March 16th, which is a Saturday, with a matinee performance. Again, double check the times on the calendar, but I believe it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and then 7:30 in the evening with an evening performance. It's always a enjoyable performance, and this year the play is called The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. It's I think is a story with kind of a Harry Potter theme to it. So it'll be something I think that young kids will enjoy, and the high school kids will enjoy, and hopefully the moms and dads and grandparents will enjoy as well. On that same day, March 16th, the annual Shamrock Run that's held every year in the community to raise funds for brain cancer research and hopefully brain cancer cure is held in the Bureau. And that run is in honor of and named after Mike Cassidy, who was the assistant principal for years at the high school and served the district as a teacher, a coach, and the assistant principal for well over 30 years, who passed away from brain cancer and about 10 years ago. So this run every year raises money for research, and that is the day of the play that I mentioned. So you can really make it a day of participating in the run, going to see a play in the afternoon, and being part of the school community. I'll probably be at the run. I won't be running, but I'll be doing the same. Speaking of running, the Rutherford Education Foundation every year has an annual game, a basketball game, where the Harlem Wizards come into the high school and they play a team of faculty and staff from across the district. The game this year is on March 20th. And it's at 6:30 p.m. tip-off at the high school. It sells out every year, and it sells out very quickly. So sometime in the early part of March, I believe sometime after March the 4th, the REF will be sending a blast out that tickets are available online. And if you're interested, act quickly, because it does sell out very quickly every year. Our students are involved in so many different activities. I do want to mention one that may go under the radar as something we've done for well over 20 years at the high school. It's the Senior Citizen Prom, and this year is on March 21st when our students from Interact Club and a few of the other clubs work with the KIPP Center, and we host a prom in our cafeteria for our senior citizens with dancing and food, and it's a fun night for all. It's something I think that the seniors who attend really appreciate, and the high school seniors, the kids in high school, really appreciate getting to interact with some of our senior citizens in town. And I want to thank the high school for continuing this tradition and our students for giving up their time to have an enjoyable evening for our senior citizens. And then first week of April, because again, I think this my next filming will be early April, the concert and play season begins or continues after the high school play. Pierre Park Choral Concert will be held on April 4th at 7 p.m. in the evening. I also want to give a brief shout out to some of our clubs and activities that have really had a great winter season. Our Consumer Bowl team from the high school won the county championship, which is quite an honor. It's not grouped like sometimes athletics are grouped by size. It's against all comers, and we won the Consumer Bowl county championship. Our academic decathlon team, in the same type of rigorous competition, once again won the regional competition, and sometime in the next week or so from when I'm recording this, we'll be participating on the state competition, which they have won 4 times in the past to go on to the national. So we wish them well as they continue to in their pursuit of the state championship. Our boys swim team won the sectional championship, state sectional championship. We've had a really strong boys and girls swim team for years and years, but it's the first state sectional championship that the program has won. So congratulations to Coach Dunn and the swimmers on accomplishing that. And our girls basketball team won the Bergen County Invitational Tournament, which again is a very prestigious honor for them. So we have a lot going on, like I said, and looking at a couple of dates. We have the 26th of February, if you recall I said to you last time, is going to be a one-session day. And also the day of the Wizards game, March 20th, is another one-session day for students as we're doing professional development for our teachers and our staff. So a lot happening. Too much for me to even try to put into a reasonable amount of time here in a video. As springtime comes, please check the calendars. Please check the messages you receive from your schools. Our arts, our musicals, our actors, our athletes, our kids involved in so many different clubs and activity and community service really do pick up again in the spring. So we invite you to be a part of it, either as a spectator or a contributor, and we look forward to seeing you at some of these events. Until next time, this is Jack Hurley, the Superintendent of Schools, and wish you a speedy end to winter and a warm welcome to spring. Thank you.